Okay, welcome. We are beginning the CDL General Knowledge Test questions and answers. These are the additional 150 questions and answers. These are questions and answers 51 to 100. So let us begin. 51. How many reflecting warning triangles are required? 3. 52. In driving around a curve, you should slow down before the curve and accelerate through it. 53. If you must stop on a road or the shoulder of any road, you must put out your emergency warning devices within 10 minutes. 54. As you approach a downgrade, you should plan on downshifting before starting down the hill. 55. If you are convicted, second offense, of operating a CMV with a blood alcohol concentration above the limit, you lose your CDL for life. 56. Turning is usually the quickest way to avoid an obstacle if you are a single unit with a balanced load. 57. You have a CDL. You must notify, question, must you notify your licensing agency if you have received a parking ticket? No. 58. When backing up, you should use a helper. What is the most important signal on which you both should agree? That would be stop. So stop is the most important signal that you should agree on. 59. How much tread depth is needed in every major groove on front tires? 4/32 of an inch. 60. You have a CDL, but you receive a speeding ticket while driving the family car. Must you notify your employer? Yes. 61. One of the serious traffic violations discussed in CDL rules is exceeding the posted speed limit by 15 miles. 62. Who is responsible to make sure your vehicle is not overloaded? The driver. 63. Some drugs can keep you awake for a while. 64. Which of these may cause loss of all engine braking on a downgrade? Waiting too long to downshift. 65. When driving on a wet road, you should decrease your speed limit by about 1/3. 66. The thickness of a brake shoe lining should be at least 1/4 of an inch. 67. The hazardous material warning label is shaped like a diamond. 68. You are driving on a Class C instruction permit. Is it legal for the person accompanying you to have a Class B license? Yes. 69. The most common skid is caused by excessive braking or acceleration. 70. If you are going to make a left turn and there are 2 left turn lanes, you should use the right-hand left turn lane. 71. How much tread depth is needed in every major groove of tires which are not front tires? 2/32 of an inch. 72. If your blood alcohol concentration is legal but detectable You will be put out of service for 24 hours. 73. An average driver going 55 miles per hour sees a problem ahead. Approximately how far will he travel before his foot hits the brake pedal? 120 feet. 74. The only way to stop a front wheel skid is to slow down. 75. If a tire is too hot to touch, you should remain stopped until it cools. 76. It may be hard to steer if steering wheel play exceeds 10 degrees. 77. Dry bulk tankers require special care because they often have a high center of gravity. 78. You must have a CDL to operate a vehicle designed to transport the driver and more than 14 passengers. 79. With an engine fire, you should turn off the engine as soon as you can. 80. If you are hydroplaning, you may not be able to steer or brake. 81. When backing, you should use the lowest reserve gear because, 81. When backing, you should use the lowest reverse gear because you can more easily correct any steering error. 82. When braking on a downgrade, you should brake gently until your speed is reduced to about 5 miles per hour, below your safe speed. This should take about 3 seconds. 83. If you have committed 3 serious traffic violations involving a CMV, commercial motor vehicle, within a 3-year period, you lose your CDL for at least 120 days. 84. If your safe speed on a downgrade is 40 miles per hour, you should begin braking when your speed is 40 miles and stop when it is about 35 miles per hour. Again, let me read that again. Question number 84. If your safe speed on a downgrade is 40 miles per hour, you should begin braking when your speed is at 40 and stop when it is about 35 miles per hour. Question number 85. Applying the brakes as hard as you can without locking the wheels is called controlled braking. 86. If you are convicted of driving a CMV, commercial motor vehicle, under the influence of alcohol, first offense, you will lose your CDL for at least 1 year. Question number 87. How far should you look ahead when driving? 12 to 15 seconds. Question number 88. You are driving much slower than the traffic around you. You should turn off your emergency flashers. It says you should turn on your emergency flashers if it is legal to do so in that state. Again, number 88. You are driving much slower than traffic around you. You should turn on your emergency flashers if it is legal to do so in that state. 89. When extinguishing a fire, you should aim at the base of the fire. 90. If you must stop on a road or the shoulder of any road, you must put out your emergency warning devices within 10 minutes. 91. No matter how small the cargo, it must have a minimum of 2 tie-downs. 92. The combined strength of all cargo tie-downs must be strong enough to lift 1.5 times the cargo weight. 93. You are backing with a trailer and it drifts off the right. pardon me, 93. You are backing with a trailer and it drifts off to the right. You should move the top of the steering wheel to the right. Number 94. If you are convicted of leaving the scene of an accident involving a CMV placard for hazmat, first offense, you will lose your CDL for at least 3 years. First offense, leaving the scene of an accident with a CMV placard for hazmat, 3 years is how long you lose your CDL for. 95. At highway speeds, you should look ahead about a quarter of a mile. 96. To correct a driving wheel skid on ice, you should stop braking, turn in the direction you want to go, and push in the clutch. Again, to correct a drive wheel skid. To correct a drive wheel skid on ice, you should stop braking, turn in the direction you want to go, and push in the clutch. Question number 97. For second violation within the last 10 years of an out-of-service order, when driving a bus or hauling hazmat, you lose your CDL for at least 2 years. 97. We read it again. For a second violation within the last 10 years of an out-of-service order, when driving a bus or hauling hazmat, you will lose your CDL for at least 2 years. Question number 98. Which of these may cause loss of all engine braking on the downgrade? Waiting too long to downshift. Question number 99. Black ice is dangerous because the highway looks wet instead of dry. Question 100. You should follow another vehicle at night. Oh, pardon me. Not you should, but you are. Question 100. You are following another vehicle at night. You should dim your lights if you are within 500 feet. Okay, that concludes our questions. We'll pick up the next 50 questions on the next video. So thank you for watching and have a great day.